Hi, I got a lot of emails and questions from the last video that we uploaded from the channeling session, and I want to say a heartfelt thanks to all of you for your questions and comments and suggestion that we continue to record these channeling sessions. Actually, the spiritual hierarchy and the OverSouls have been wanting this done for quite some time, so it's all perfect and all in divine right timing. Got a lot of questions and emails from the last video of the channeling session, and we're going to tune in and answer some of these for you. If you do have questions, you can email info@selfinlight.com with your feedback or any questions that you may have. We're really here to serve you, and I'm howdy. Just here to be of service any way that I can in assisting you in your soul's path of soul alignment and spiritual unfoldment. Many have asked, who are the spiritual hierarchy, or what are they? Energetic awarenesses, a collective that are overseeing the plan of unfoldment. And this is the place and space of innovations, ideas of an evolutionary nature, ideas that come into your mind that usher in more love, light, wisdom on the planet. And there is a divine plan unfolding, a spiritual essence that is becoming more and more present on this incarnation, on this dimension, and this level of the planet Earth and beyond. We're always evolving, and we do have a collective that is an aspect of us, yet beyond us, that is guiding us. This is also known as the OverSouls. The OverSouls are just that, OverSouls that are guiding the souls of all human, man, sentient kind. Which brings me to the fact and question that we had is that does everything and everyone have a soul? And yes, and there is a template from the soul. Animal beings have an individual soul. But we are a collective. We are, as humanity, a collective. We're individuated aspects of the all that is, which means we are individuated and having an individual soul, but that individual soul is part of a collective soul or group soul. And as we expand into the higher levels of consciousness, into the more expanded realms of being, that collective becomes the one, the oneness. So in essence, we're all learning to express more, experience more, and love more from the place of individuated consciousness and unity consciousness, and the recognition that we are both and yet they're one and the same. So we have guides that are guiding us. Some of you have personal guides. Well, we all have an aspect of ourself, the higher self, that's guiding. If the little self, the ego personality, allows this guidance to happen, and meaning that you can actually also co-create from an expanded consciousness, meaning integrating your higher self. Or you can also, because we're all God, you can also co-create from a level that is more ego or personality based. So I have been blessed to work with the OverSouls in the spiritual hierarchy since about 87 or 88, and I've worked also with Ashtar, and I work also with animal beings, animal medicine. I work shamanically, as well as working with individual guides, as well as the angelic realm. I just basically open to the all that is and ask what is needed and become a divine channel of service in the best way that I can.
Okay, the first question is, when people talk of 2012, what are they meaning? And is the world going to change on that day?
We are wanting to answer this question for a very long time. Michelle has asked this question as well with her personal appointments. The time of 2012 is an indicator. It is a turning point. However, you must understand that you are already in this evolutionary process. You have already been in this evolutionary process. Some say it's the end of the world, or you may say the end of the world as you know it. It is simply a time of further expanded consciousness and further awareness that you are co-creators coming from that divine spirit point that is you. The reason it is seen that the calendar ends at that time, because there is going to be more of an awareness, which there already is, that you hold time in your hands. You hold your viewpoint of time in your hands. You hold the evolution that you seek in your hands. So the time limit is no more, because you are going to be viewing time differently. And aren't you already viewing time differently? You are already noticing that you can accomplish more by doing less. You can accomplish more through your intention, through will, and when that is aligned with divine will, there is much to be celebrated and co-created. So the end of the time as you know it, and why the calendar ends, is not because it's the end of the world. It's the end of an experience as you used to know it. There will be new calendars, new time. Many of you are noticing that time seems to be speeding up. Some of you say time is slowing down, that you have more time to do what you want, more time what you need to do. Simply, you are accomplishing more in less time. Many of you are living simultaneous realities and are aware of this. You all are living simultaneous realities, multidimensional realities, but many of you have not been aware of this. And when you become aware that you are multidimensional beings living simultaneous realities, you accomplish more, you experience more, you open to more love, more light, more wisdom, more understanding. So do not look at this time as 2012. Do not look at this time as that's when things will change. They are changing now. You are being uploaded with information to download in your life. The encoding that has happened is being decoded within you. Some of this decoding is happening more quickly for others. Some of you are the star seeds. You are seeded first, so the decoding is happening more quickly for some, and for others it seems like it's taking a long time, but it's all in your time. Your template, your soul template, the template of the truth of who you are and what you came here to do and accomplish and experience, does not change. It is simply that the ego personality is opening to this template more, and the energy of the belief systems on your planet at this time are shifting in a way to allow the true, original template to come through. So there will be less conditioned responses, conditioned beliefs, conditioned understanding, less rigid or fixed belief systems. You will begin to experience and express your life from a place of intuitive knowing, from a place of soul unfolding, allowing your soul to unfold in the way that allows you more joy-felt experience and allows you more love, more light, more wisdom to experience and express for yourself and others. The real changes that you will see in the collective begin 2015 and actually is more pointed, we would say, in 2025 to 2045. So you are at a turning point. What I want you to look at, and what they want you to look at, is that the changes are happening more in your life right now. It's not to wait. So we say to you, look at your individual life and look at how your needs and wants are changing. Your true desire is changing. That you are desiring more love, more light, more fulfillment. That you are desiring to live more authentically, more abundantly. Many of you ask, how do I do this? Well, you need to look within yourself.